more often than not, when we work with an organization who says they've got, they're out to implement data governance, and we say, well, what, why? Like, what's your goal for data governance? And they'll give us a reflective answer around data governance to us. Oh, well, we want to have a business glossary, and we want to have a report catalog or something like that. We're like, okay, that's great, but why? And the reason we say that is that I just went through a whole bunch of different content and a whole bunch of different framework best practices, and it's very difficult to implement all of that at once and figure out how you want to structure it for the most success. And if you can understand the problems that you're trying to solve or the things you're trying to improve through data governance, you can better decide how you're going to iterate and make that happen. So, the best practices are a means to an end. So clear understanding of your goals and outcomes are important to justify the means. So you want to think about why you're doing this. So, it might be that you're trying to build trust in your data because people aren't using your data very much, or that you're trying to facilitate self-service reporting, or that you're trying to satisfy some sort of audit requirement or compliance constraints. Maybe you're focused entirely on policy and security and privacy or GDPR type rules, or maybe you're trying to protect your data in ways that you don't have any kind of fraud or things that might end up putting you in the newspaper for having something bad happen to your data. So we sort of think about those goals can usually fall into some of these themes, right? So it might be that you're looking to improve access to the data or understand how that happens, or understanding ownership, or promoting knowledge and data literacy, or improving data quality, or dealing with security issues, or timeliness or latency in producing reports, or helping to facilitate communication around your data, or improve consistency, or something else. So those types of areas. We really recommend sort of doing a self-reflection on what these goals are. What are some of the barriers that people have to effective use of your data, where people maybe are being successful, and then categorizing those barriers and blocks and things as symptoms, and understanding what those root causes are. So people might say, I don't trust the data in the system or whatever, and then you can get through, okay, well, we're getting this symptom. Maybe the root cause is that we have some real data quality issues, or maybe there's lack of transparency or whatever. And then that can build up your recommendations on what you